Assalamualaikum and hi to my lecturer Madam Darliza and to all my friends. My name is Umi Syaratul Hafiza binti Abu Hori. My matrix number is 06 DSK20 F2054. I'm from DSK1A. Today I would like to talk about animal testing for cosmetic. If you have any question, you can directly interrupt me. Did you guys know what is the definition of animal testing on cosmetic? How it harms on animals, and why it is a pointless experiment. My objective of this presentation is to create awareness towards animal cruelty in cosmetics, to educate people about animal cruelty, and to boycott all the companies that test their products on animals. You know what? In US, laboratories kill more than 100 million animals in wasteful and unreliable experiment each year. Makeup seems harmless, but when the thought of animal testing comes to mind, it's anything but. We often forget that the products we use every day are potentially tests on animals. Right now, many animals such as rabbits, cats, dogs, and many other animals are locked inside barren cages in laboratories across the country. I have a slide to show you guys about animal testing on cosmetics. Let's start with the first point, which is the definition of animal testing. Animal testing, also known as animal experimentation, animal research, and in vivo testing, is the use of non-human animals in experiments that seek the control of the variables that affect the behavior or biological system under study. It's threatening the life of animals. As an example of applied research, including testing disease treatments, breeding, defense research, and toxicology, including cosmetic testing. Moving on to the next point on how it harms on animals. Animals suffer and die on the experiment because they are forced to undergo something that is likely to cause them pain, suffering, distress, or lasting harm. It is inhumane and unnecessary because animal use in laboratories are deliberately harmed not for their own good and are usually killed at the end of the experiment, such as injecting or force-feeding animals with potentially harmful substances. To bring me to the final point, I would like to talk about why it was a pointless experiment. According to Cruelty Free International, animal testing is pretty pointless. It is because the science of it is ineffective, as animals don't develop the same disease as humans do. As for cosmetic testing, the potential reactions of animals could be completely unrelated to humans because different species will respond differently towards the experiments. My suggestion and recommendation for this cruelty is we should buy cruelty-free products, such as buying the products that only contains the logo of free animal testing. Another suggestion is cosmetic companies need to change to non-animal methods in testing their products, as an example using in vitro testing and computer models. My last suggestion is we need to educate others about the animal testing on cosmetics. This brings me to the end of the presentation. To summarize all the presentation, I have talked about the definition of animal testing, how it harms on animals, and why it is a pointless experiment. I also give some suggestion and recommendation towards this topic. In conclusion, animals surely deserve to live their life free from suffering. Just because animals can tell us how they feel, it doesn't mean that they have no right to live like us. Albert Einstein once said, if someone aspires towards a righteous life, his first act of abstinence is from injury to animals. I hope everyone could take care and appreciate the life of animals. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Ramadania Balkis, 20 years old Hardy. My registration number is 06DSK20F2009 and I am from DSK1A. So today I'm going to present about animal testing for cosmetics. Before we start, let's take a look at the outline of presentation. Firstly, we have the introduction. Next is the objective. Products that considered as cosmetics, definition of cosmetic testing, brands that use animal testing, suggestion and recommendation, summary, and the last one is the conclusion. Before we start, let me show you guys with a short video.
Space Bunny. I'm a tester. My daddy was a tester, my mum, my brothers, my sisters, my kids, all testers. And they all died doing their job. What I will? It's okay. Testing is what we were born to do. It makes us rabbits happy. Yeah. No? Gotta get to it. Now I know it looks bad, but the way I see it, I'm doing my job. If just one human can have the illusion of a safer lipstick or deodorant or... hey, Ralph! Ralphie! That's what the camera crew, Ralph. They just follow me around making a documentary or something. Let's come here and get us out of here. Yeah, what we see? Come on, Ralphie, just ask me to stop. I don't want to die, man. Ralphie! Okay, I hear you. You can get that out. Oh, here we go.
So that's a very short video of this animal testing. Next, I'm going to proceed with my presentation. Move on to my introduction. Animal testing refers to procedures performed on living animals for purposes of research into industrial products such as cosmetics. Every year, the amount of animal being tested is not little, so it will reduce each of the animal's population. For example, each year, more than 100 million animals are killed in the US laboratories for biology lessons, and these include cosmetic testing. The objective why I chose this topic is because I want to support animal cruelty-free campaign. Not only that, more people need to know more about animal testing. And the last one is we should end animal testing worldwide. As you can see in the slides, there are the logos that you can look into when you want to buy any cosmetic products. This logo shows that the product is not being tested on animals. Next, product that considered cosmetic. The Food and Drug Administration (FDA) defines cosmetic as article intended to be applied to the human body for cleansing, beautifying, promoting attractiveness, or altering the appearance without affecting the body structure or function. For example, skin cream, perfume, lipstick, and mascara. What is cosmetics testing? Cosmetic testing on animals is a type of animal testing used to test the safety and hypoallergenic properties of products for use by humans. Example, tests that deliver doses of chemical substances to mice through repeated force feeding. These tests last weeks or months, so researchers can look for signs of general illness or specific health hazards such as cancer or birth defects. Rabbits, rats, guinea pigs, monkey, and dogs are examples of animals being used for cosmetic testing. As you can see here, yes, these are the brands that still using animal testing. It's a bit disappointing because they are the big company or brand actually. This is my suggestion and recommendation. Firstly, we need to buy products that are animal cruelty free, such as Argania. It is one of the local brand and it's actually really have a good quality product. This is the Argania product, and at the back of the packaging, as you can see, there is the bunny logos. Okay, here. This is the bunny logos. Next, we need to spread awareness by using any platforms such as Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and many more. Last one, I think government need to build a lab to test every brand that wants to test their cosmetic so that they didn't use animals. Here is the summary. I've been giving talks regarding products that are being considered as cosmetics, what is cosmetic testing, and brands that using animal testing. The conclusion is animal testing is a waste of time because humans and animals are not the same, and we must prohibit this action because all of the animals were killed at the end of the test. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye.